so. It's been a while, and still not all that excited about getting on camera today. I just realized it's been a long time, and no new records to show, and just to keep it honest, I go through a seasonal depression. I can't always predict it. It's been on me lately. There's nothing wrong, and people who have clinical depression know what I'm talking about. It's just a wave that comes and you just get through it. If I had gotten on any sooner than now, what I'd be saying would be even more depressing. So I'm going to keep it brief and just to be real, have no new records to show you. What I have been listening to on repeat, and this happens with music I like, is Opeth, and especially this album, Still Life. This has just been on repeat, and this is the 5.1 version. I don't have 5.1. I have it on vinyl, which I like to play. I like to spin the vinyl. I just had it. There it is, yeah. I just had the album out. Here it is, yeah. This is just one of my favorite albums. It's not the words, it's the music. It's not the story. I don't care about the story about Melinda at all. It's the music. This is just a brilliant album in my opinion. I don't know if it's their best, but it's brilliant. As a result, besides watching, I've been watching documentaries trying to, sift through the bullshit about ancient history when it comes to Sumeria and Egypt and some of the oldest knowledge on the planet, just trying to sift through the propaganda about it, you know what I'm saying? But when I haven't been practicing or working on a music project I'm a part of, I've been listening to a lot of Opeth, and I played this last night, Morning Rise. This is an early album of theirs that once I got into them, I endeavored to get all their albums, and I didn't really like this album until last night. I got the gray vinyl issue. I think this is their second album, and their playing is still rough, not all that polished. The ideas are still forming, but you can hear where they were heading when you listen to this, when you go back to this, Morning Rise. I really enjoyed that last night. Some other records sitting out that I've been listening to. Zazu, Bikaye, CY1. Hector Zazu with some African musicians and featuring some remixes. Hector Zazu, I think, was Belgian musician, ideas man, and this is mid-80s, where he's trying to meld electronics and African rhythms with African musicians. And whereas the A-side, Impasa Ya Mpamba, I think is not very good, the B-side, Ya Ye, in particular, is very good, very compelling. Polish musician Ursula, who came to my attention through her husband, Michael Urbanek. This is one of her solo albums, Future Talk. She's got great players on here like John Abercrombie. And it's funky. I didn't play a lot of this last night. I pulled it to get into, and it didn't hit the spot, but I'm showing it because it's out. Another old album of mine that I played last night all the way through one side, just to absorb it, because I've never really liked it, but I've always kept it. Principal Edward's Magic Theater. Soundtrack. This is an album put out by John Peel's label, Dandelion Records, which is part of the reason why I've kept it, you know. They're a bit like the Incredible String Band. A bit of theater going on with a mix of folk, blues, and rock. And I had to, as usual, I had to skip over the blues track because it's so terrible, you know. It's terrible. But overall, this is still a keeper. I still don't have a real strong impression of what they were trying to do musically, except to just say that again, it reminds me of Incredible String Band. Here's one I played thinking of the song in particular in relation to the current social, what I call social atmosphere worldwide, because it is global. Politics has poisoned the global atmosphere. I know there's a lot more to do with how things are, but politics have really helped to just ruin things right now. Things are in ruins. To me, the world is in ruins right now. So I was listening to Todd Rundgren's "A Wizard, a True Star," specifically playing the song "Sometimes I just don't know what to feel." Just honestly, sometimes I just don't know what to feel. I have no excitement about the fact that Hillary Clinton is the first woman in the running for the president. It's just so corrupt that it's meaningless to me. You know, it just has no value. Whereas when I was younger, the idea of a woman president seemed like something to strive for, but now it's just been, you know, they stole it. It just sucks. So I was listening to this. Played this. Charlie Haden, The Golden Number, a series of duets. And the one that stuck out to me when I played it yesterday was the Don Cherry duet. A lot of soul in both of their playing. They really connect when they play. Charlie Haden. Nebraskan. He was a Nebraskan. Here's one I hadn't played forever and really enjoyed it finally. Sebastian Hardy, Wind Chase. I forget who sent this to me. Someone in the VC sent this to me. Reminds me of Camel, and in a good way. Australian keyboard progressive rock band. Sebastian Hardy. No, there's no one named Sebastian Hardy in the band. That's the name of the band for some reason. Lousy band name in my opinion. I'll just show those. I've had some others sitting out. I was listening to Watershed also last night by Opeth. Really like the band a lot. I really do. Shout out to some people. Anita. Just thank you again for the record you sent me. Edward Tommy Souza Prague Tommy. Let me know that he's sending me a copy of the new Radiohead on vinyl. It'll be here next week, so I'll be able to review that shortly. Cosmic Drifter, I know you're there. Recently, people like Anders in Sweden and Jeff up in Canada, and just people all over are making videos. Roger continues to make videos. I just want to always give my 2 cents that the connection is real. It's worldwide. Keep it going, people. You know, just do your thing and spread music and art. Spreading music and art is way better than spreading the self-centered, selfish messages of politics. You know, God, politics are just horrid. You know, horrid. And that's just what's on my mind. That's really where it's at. It's like I'm just cruising through these days right now, knowing that I'll feel better psychically, but right now going through a blue period where the depression is in effect. I'm not sad. I just know that I don't feel the way I want to feel.